Hey friends. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to create a workflow inside Flodesk. So a workflow is simply an automation. So someone will sign up for your email list or a pop-up that you have, and then you want to give them a series or sequence of emails. So for today's purposes, I'm just going to create one email, but you can basically create as many as your little heart desires. So I want to sort of backtrack a little bit. So I basically have a form that I just created right now, like 2 minutes ago. And so it's right here, 36 reels and TikTok ideas, right? So when I created this form, let me see if I can just customize it. Okay, so sorry, just one sec. I'm trying to just see where I chose the segment for it. I guess when you're first creating the form, you choose a segment, and the segment I chose was a new segment called right here. I called it website pop-up new. So that was a segment that I basically just added right now. So I would go in here, and so once I have a segment, right, or I have a form, I have a new pop-up, and it says right here, 36 reels and TikTok ideas. So 36 easy content ideas, blah, blah, blah. That's the form I created just right now. And so now I want to create a series of emails. Once someone signs up for my pop-up, they will receive an email that says, here is your free guide. So for you, it could be the same thing. It could just be something like, here is your 10% off discount for our shop, that kind of thing. So I'm going to click create workflow. So you can kind of go through here and just see which one looks good for you. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. I think all the Flodesk workflows look really, really nice. Let's see, browse all. I don't know if that's all of them. Okay, I guess they just have a few here. So, sales sequence, welcome sequence. I think they're all pretty much fine. I'm going to go with this one right here. I think this one just looks cute. Lead magnet delivery. So you can kind of choose whatever one looks good for you. Honestly, they're pretty much all very similar. And because Flodesk is amazing, you can really customize them really easily. So the first thing that you need to do when you're creating a workflow is you need to have a trigger. So you click this and it says a trigger just means when someone joins something, they receive this email. That's what a trigger means. So begin this workflow when a subscriber is added to segment, and then you find the segment here. So I already created this segment when I created my form, and I'm going to click the website pop-up now. That's the segment that I created today. You're going to scroll over here and you're going to click the first email, and then you're just going to scroll down. You're going to make sure the sender matches. You're going to add a subject line. Here is your 36 reels ideas freebie. I'll add a little emoji, and then you want to add a preview text. This is going to show up on mobile, so you want to add something like that. And that's it for this. And you click over here and you click on the email, and you can start. Oops. Sorry, you click here. You can start creating some magic. So I'm going to click switch to new layouts because they have recently updated their layouts. Then you just want to kind of go through, I like to kind of go through the email first and just see what it looks like. So they have pretty basic things here. You can literally add whatever you want to this, but I kind of like this. The only thing I'm going to do is change the text. So I'm going to highlight this text here and then go over to the font. And then I'm going to make it into similar to my brand fonts. I don't like all caps. You know what? I don't really like that. So I'm going to switch to this one. Because everyone loves a freebie, I'll just tap to the top. Okay, because everyone loves a freebie, here are your 36 content ideas for Instagram and TikTok. Whoops. This is something super simple. Just because I'm giving you an example, I'm not really creating anything here. You want to keep them in the same like font family. This is kind of the best part. Oh, that looks bad. This is the best part of Flodesk is you can really create really pretty things. But you know what? I'm kind of not loving how this looks. So I'm going to actually delete this. I think it just doesn't look good. I'm going to delete this space. And here's what this is called, like a block. And this is why Flodesk is great because you can go here and you can click layout and you can kind of just play around with some of this stuff. So if you're like, I don't really think that looks good, you can simply go there and play around. I'm actually going to go back and see if they give any other workflows. I just feel like this one's kind of boring. Let me see what else they have here. Maybe we'll look at this one now. So you can actually come here and you can scroll down. So I actually like this one better. I'm going to use this one. So even though it says nurture sequence, it doesn't really matter. They're kind of all the same thing. You can just easily play around with them. Okay. So I'm going to go back over here and I'm just going to start playing around with this email. You want to just kind of play around here, honestly. Then I'm going to just upload my image from before, just make sure it looks okay. If it doesn't look okay, we have to kind of play around a little bit. So this kind of got cut off, so I don't really quite like this. I'm going to try to upload one more version, see if it looks okay. I still don't love how this looks at all. But you get the gist. So you can basically kind of play around with a lot of this stuff. Ugh, I don't like any of that. But basically you could just play around with it here. So for this, like, maybe you just want to put an image, honestly. So add a photo from Upsplash, ECOMMERCE. Let's see what pops up here. Now, honestly, for a freebie, if you have any of your own brand photos, you can literally use anything. I'm just going to pull up one of my existing images. I'm just going to pull this image up here. See how by putting an image of a person, it instantly just feels a little bit more personal. So can't wait to share our 36 Instagram and TikTok content ideas with you today. So you just want to add a message here. I'm going to click download your freebie. Download your free guide here. Okay. So attach file. Let's see. 36 content ideas. So I love Canva. I love how Flodesk makes it so easy for you to insert a document, basically. It's really, really amazing. So for this, the thing that I would say is, and just make sure it's uploaded. Okay, so you can see the documents right there. I would use a block here. So you want to have this would be called a button technically. They kind of call it like, yeah, they call it a button. Sorry, I was looking at the block here. So you want to have something that really pops out to your audience here. And just make sure everything is in your brand colors. I'm going to delete some of this extra spacing just because you don't really need it, honestly. Kind of put your name here, and I really like this here. They have an Instagram layout. So if you click block, you can click grids and aspect ratio. I like to have 4 columns, and then see how you can have images 4. You can actually scroll that out to 8 if you want, or like 6. And you can have 2 nice little blocks of Instagram. So I kind of really like that. And then you can just make sure these are all connected. So manage linked accounts, make sure all your social channels are connected, make sure your Instagram's connected. If you didn't have this Instagram here, you would simply click a button here, and I think it's in Instagram right there. So that's all you do, and then you just have to connect it. So it's really, really easy. And that is it. So now when someone, again, if you're giving away a free guide or you are giving away a coupon code, you would just put that information here. If it's, let me just go back to this email here. So if you're giving away a coupon code for your subscription box business or your e-commerce store, then you would basically want to use this email to give them that discount code. So here you would say something like, we're so happy to have you on our email list. Use code blah, 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 and put it in the button here. So you'd basically put something like, so happy to have you on our email list. Please use code SHOP for 20% off your first order. And then here you would put, click here to shop. And then what you want to do is you want to click this little button here, go to link, and then you would add that link there. And that's it. So honestly, it's super, super easy, and Flodesk just makes it easy to kind of get started, honestly. You want to click finish, and then if you're not ready to have more than one email, then you can just basically delete these. So I would literally delete it. It's really, really nice. You can just like delete all this stuff. Um, but it's nice because they give you like these little templates here. So if you're not sure what to do, you can just kind of go off of what they're giving you. So it's a nice little guide. If you decide you want to add more stuff, so you can click this little button here. Actually, go back up here. Sorry. So click subscribers added. You want to add a trigger here. So you want to click send an email as the next step. Shoot, that's not a trigger. Never mind. Title. I'm just trying to think if you have to add something here. Never mind. So this is already triggered. Just forget that. So basically, when you want to send the next email, you would click time delay and just put like 1 day, and then you would have sent an email. So sorry, I haven't created one of these in a while, so I forgot this little step up here. But basically, this is the trigger, and then this email gets sent right away. And then you could have wait 1 day, and then you could have create new email or duplicate an existing email. Which is really, really cool. So if you have any emails that you really like, you can just do that, or you could just click create new email. So it's really, really nice. And you can just click one of these, for example. So I'm just going to click finish, so you can kind of come back to that if you want to. So that's pretty much how you create a workflow. It's honestly really, really easy, and it it's very powerful for your business. So once you're done, you basically just click publish. And that's it. So super, super easy. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. In the show notes below, I'm going to give you my Flodesk discount code. You get 50% off of your subscription. So if you are interested in Flodesk, definitely check out the code in the notes in the video. So thanks, guys. I'll see you soon.